Sports Writer of the Year 11 times. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who's always worth listening to, Mr. Rick Reilly.
Holy cow, let's get some church in this room. We got Michael Irvin. Thank you so much. I'd like to say that, do you realize the socks I'm wearing are actually 3 years older than Ryan Sheckler? That's weird. I'd like to give a shout out to a new guy that's about to join the NBA. Is he in the room tonight? Hashim Thabit from UConn. Are you here tonight? The Beat, where are you? Stand up. Stand up, man. Yeah. Look at him. You're taller than a par 5. Hashim, no clippers. No clippers. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm here to actually talk about why we're here. This is a very cool story I did once. And it's a wonderful kid named Patrick Henry Hughes. I don't know if you saw this guy on Extreme Makeover. After I wrote this column in Sports Illustrated, Extreme Makeover loved the story and built Patrick Henry Hughes and his parents a new home. And Patrick was born with a rare genetic disorder. He didn't have eyes, and he didn't have arms and legs that straighten. And when his parents had him, they were just disconsolate. But they had a very troublesome baby at first. And the dad, also named Patrick Hughes, would put Patrick on the piano on top and play the piano, and that seemed to soothe Patrick Henry Hughes. And by the time he was 2, he was playing 12 different songs from Sesame Street. I mean, the kid turned out to be a musical genius. He went through high school. He got a 3.99 GPA. He's from Louisville, Kentucky, so he went, of course, and enrolled at the University of Louisville. And he was such a great trumpet player and piano player, he said, "Dad, do you think it'd be possible, could I be in the pep band at the University of Louisville?" Because they got a great basketball team, and you know, you always see those 12 kids that play in the pep band. So he tried out for the pep band, and he was so good that the leader of the pep band said, "You should be in the marching band." And Patrick Henry Hughes would say, "How am I going to march? I'm in a wheelchair." And the guy said, "Well, don't you have a dad? Maybe he could push you." And so, sure enough, Patrick Henry Hughes and his dad became the first ever 2-person member of any marching band in the United States. And poor Patrick Hughes, the dad, would work a graveyard shift at UPS, 11 a.m. till 5. Then he would sleep till 8. Then he'd go and push Patrick through his classes at the University of Louisville. Then he'd go to two-a-day practices with the marching band, pushing his kid through all those incredible formations that people make, and X's and this and that. And believe it or not, his father became one of the most valuable players on the marching band. So after this, and to this day, they're still part of the marching band, this 2-man team. Disney gave them their Spirit Award, and of course you saw them on Extreme Makeover. We could not get Patrick here for many reasons, but Patrick doesn't travel well, but he does have a little video, and you'll see Patrick Henry Hughes, who's being honored tonight. If we could roll that video.
Patrick Henry Hughes, a student at the University of Louisville, was born without eyes or the ability to extend his limbs, but he has the gift of music. When he was just 9 months old, his father put him on the piano, and what developed was an extraordinary talent from an extraordinary young man.
Well, ever since I was young, many people, from family to daycare assistants to even the classmates I attended school with, have always told me that I can do anything I set my mind to, and have given me the courage to do whatever I can. They might see my short arms and legs, and they'll see me in a wheelchair, and I think, well, what's he gonna do? Sit there and play Mary Had a Little Lamb? How's he do this marching band stuff? No matter what type of disabilities one might have, they know that anyone can do anything they set their mind to.
Cool. So that's one pushy parent I really like, and I love both those people. And it was my honor to bring them to the country's attention. And it's also my honor to say, let's eat some raw hamburgers. And we also have a very big surprise for you when you're done with dinner. So enjoy dinner, and thank you so much for coming.
Insane all along. Forever may you run. Forever may you run. Forever may you run. Forever may you run.
You have to find out what your niche is and just be good at it.
And this is what it's all about. It's not about me. It's about this kid and the struggles and the fighting that they do that gives me the inspiration to be up here and speak to you guys.
The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well. The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it.
Working together, teamwork, and belief, you can accomplish anything in life.
I got a surprise for Barry, and I think it's going to be a pretty nice one. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that brought the man into existence, Mr. Barry Bonds, Mr. Bobby Bonds.
The things, Barry, that you've accomplished, you know, I'm very fortunate, and I've seen a lot of great athletes. And believe me, it's not for me to judge or to say who was the best, but I believe, and I believe this from the bottom of my heart, you're the best of your year, and I have to say that.
The last time I was here with my father. My father passed away, but thank you. And I will always, forever, ever be grateful to have that opportunity for all of you surprising me with my dad here, and anything that I can do to help. I'm 100% supportive over this, and that's why I'm here this evening.
If you love sports and you love the kids, there's no better place to be right now on earth than right here with us.
But you know what I hate, Coach? When I get introduced as a dancer. I played football for 20 years. You're going to introduce me as a dancer?
Hey, he did good on that floor, didn't he? I didn't know you had that in you, man.
I got to tell you, I feel a little bit uncomfortable receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award. You know, I don't feel like I've coached a lifetime, but I ran into Jimmy Johnson down here, and he said, "What are you talking about? You've been alive and dead at least 3 or 4 times since you've been coaching." I appreciate it, Jimmy, for reminding me of that.
November 18th of 1980, my son Amir was born at Cedars-Sinai Hospital.
My daughter was born at Cedars 32 years ago.
My son Magnus, who's 4 months old, was born at Cedars-Sinai, and I just want to say, you know, Cedars-Sinai, we all know its sterling reputation. However, I don't know what happened the day Magnus was born. No one showed up. really dodgy service. We did not get the A-team, that's for sure. If that's the way you guys like to do business, fine. But I've never seen a baby drop that many times. That was rough.
And thank you to the doctors and researchers and all of you here tonight.
Tremendous event, Cedars-Sinai Hospital and Sports Spectacular.
You don't have this type of success without putting your heart into anything.
They don't get all the hoopla that we get as athletes or that I get for putting a round ball in the basket. That's all I do. That's all we do. But these guys, they change lives.
And I want to honor you, especially those of you who've been doing this for a lot of years, for staying with it.
When someone says you can't do anything, you don't take that as the answer.
And every person in this room tonight, tip your hat off to yourself for giving back.
On behalf of myself and all of the directors of Cedars-Sinai Hospital, we congratulate the honorees, we thank the presenters, we thank all the athletes and the sports celebrities for coming tonight.
There's nothing that can beat family, faith, and friends. If you have that, you have everything, and I've been blessed in having those things. Thank you so much.
Spot. God, I'm getting it right now.
It's coming.
Yo, hey, everybody.